Hi guys, welcome back. It's curbexuk. It's been a while, but we're going to look at part 3 of the Williamson Tunnels in Liverpool, so let's get on to it. Alright guys, so we're going to the banqueting hall now, and the bit that we're going to walk through is called the gash. So,
it's like a natural fissure.
Look at this. Let's just spin this round for you. Let's go through the gash.
So we're going to the banqueting hall.
Wow. Can I get a picture of that?
So we're off to the banqueting hall now, and this is a natural fissure in the...
I barely fit through this.
It gets wider.
So this is naturally forming in the
We
rock?
think so, yeah, and it's actually being used and being dressed by either the diggers or the quarrymen to actually, you know, make it as a useful passage.
There's Marnie coming down now. This is bloody... I don't know what that word would be. So it goes down, again down there somewhere.
That's the new tunnel.
Oh, so is that down there guys, the new tunnel? These are... quite wet down there as well. So this is the banqueting hall.
This is the banqueting hall.
So this is the banqueting hall. Just because it's a large hall, is that why we call it?
No, there is a story behind it. Joseph Williamson invited his friends around for a big meal, and he took them into his dining room in his house, and the meal that he actually laid before them was a poor meal, like mutton, beans, you know, a pauper's meal. A lot of his friends were disgusted and left. The people that stayed behind, he said, right, now that I know who my real friends are, come and follow me. And he brought them down here, where there was a banquet fit for a king down here, and this is where it gets the name, the banqueting hall.
He was a bit of a wise man, Joseph, wasn't he?
Yeah, though since we've excavated this tunnel out, we think that is a bit of an urban legend, you know, because you've seen where the kitchens are, and how we've had to actually get down here. So for a meal to be actually held down here, and plus as well, guests and their sort of their firing will actually come down here.
I wouldn't be impressed with them.
No.
More stuff we found.
Yeah.
Mike's taking us now to one of the new tunnels that they've got going, and it's a bit difficult because they're having to dig from the bottom up, if that makes sense. So from the bottom, digging up like that because it goes higher instead of, because they've only got one entrance into it. So let's go and have a look at that.
So yeah, this was all filled in. We didn't even know this trench was here, and as we were clearing up the spoil from the banqueting hall, we found this trench. And as we got deeper and deeper, we then found this cut in the sandstone. Beyond that cut was actual brickwork. It had been bricked up, but it had been bricked from the other side. So it hadn't been bricked from this side, it had been bricked from another tunnel on the other side. When we broke through, we found another tunnel, again pretty much filled up to ceiling height, and this is where we've been working now. It's a lot trickier to clear this tunnel out because this is the only way in and out, and plus we're about halfway in the tunnel, so we've got spoil above us as well as below us.
So this is the only way out where you can bring the spoil?
At the moment, we have found potential other ways into the tunnel, but they're obviously all filled in, so we're kind of working our way in through the back door basically.
Right. Well, let's go ahead. ahead.
Okay.
Looks a bit treacherous underfoot down there.
It is a bit slippy on this bit, but once you get past that, you're fine.
You'll have to pass me that as well in a second.
Okay. We've got the adder on. So you mean, Connor?
Made it.
Right, so this is basically our work in progress. This is the new tunnel that we found a few months back. Again, like the rest of Williamson's tunnels, this was filled up pretty much to ceiling height, and we're slowly and carefully excavating this site now. As you've just seen, we've come in sort of like halfway up the tunnel, with the spoil actually above us, behind you, and the wooden shuttering. And we've had to carefully plan how we actually excavate this tunnel out. We don't quite know where it leads to, but we're hoping that it will eventually lead to the Great Tunnel, possibly this way. If you look at this archway here, it's really beautifully dressed sandstone, which is quite grand for like what is basically an underground tunnel. So potentially it may have been an official entrance into Williamson's house from the street level below. Again, we don't know until we actually sort of clear this out. We don't really know what we've actually got here.
So I don't understand what we're looking at. Where are you digging? You're digging down there?
We're digging there, and we're also digging, you'd have to go round here, we're digging through there as well.
Right, so because where that wall is there, that's obviously the end of it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, for that bit, but then there's a passageway that goes that way. If you look at this sort of pillar that's been built here, this probably would have dated from either the garage or from development work that's been on the adjacent site, and they've actually driven these piles in through the tunnels and smashed through the roof.
Alright, so that's from a modern works up above?
Yeah, from sort of like either 1930s onwards developments that have actually broken through the tunnel, so we're having to like work round of those.
Sandstone waste was sitting there together in your gas.
Just got to squeeze through this little hole. Bloody hell, look at them boots. Like being born again, isn't it?
Yeah. I've been born again. Oh shit.
So we've just been down to see the banqueting hall and the new tunnel that they've started. We've seen some of the digging process of how to do it, and now we're going to go back up to street level and I'll catch up with you up there.
Go for it.
So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm about to tell you that we've been in the Paddington site, which is how it was 60 metres, 60 foot
below ground.
We went 60 foot below ground there. And then once we've been for a tour around that section of the Williamson Tunnels, which is being excavated by the friends of Williamson Tunnels, but you should check them out. They've got a website, they do tours and stuff like that, all sorts of. It's a good day to bring. In fact, you can bring your family here, can't you? Yeah. You can bring your family here. I'd recommend it definitely. It's definitely a great day, especially for learning about English. Is it heritage? Would you say heritage? Yeah, I'd say English heritage. But anyway, back to we've seen Joseph Williamson's, well, the front of his house, and then we've also been in the underneath section, which has now been excavated. It's been excavated. And then Mike from the Friends of Williamson team, he took us down into a boiler room, this section as well that we're in now, which is the sort of like the underneath of the house, and then he took us down into the banqueting hall, one of the new tunnels that they've started, where they've found the top of an arch, and then they've also found the section where there was going to be an arch, and they have the new branch which branches off from where the new tunnel starts. And yeah, so we've seen all that today. It's been me, curbexuk, it's been Martin Zero, and it's also been Mike from Friends of Williamson Tunnels. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the final video on the Williamson Tunnels until we return and to go back and see the progress they've made. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, there'll be a link in the description if you want to donate to the GoFundMe channel, the GoFundMe page, in order to help out the running of curbexuk, so I can go bigger and better, make better videos for yourselves. And also, I want to say thanks to the consultant media producer, Mr. Steve Cleves. There'll be a little bit at the end where his name comes up, but thanks.